TAG TV and TAG Radio. Be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. TAG TV, TAG Radio, there's a lot more to know. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. TAG TV and TAG Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions.
Sean, thank you for joining me on Tech Talk today.
Glad to be here, Tino. Thank you.
So we're going to talk about one of our favorite topics, FinTech, financial technologies, and certainly the growing FinTech business in Georgia. So, from your perspective, you've been in this field a long time. Why is FinTech so important to Georgia?
Well, Georgia has a very strong cluster of both public and privately held companies in the FinTech arena. Georgia companies that are in FinTech employ more than 25,000 Georgians and 100,000 people globally. They've created more than $83 billion in equity value in the state. You've got, for financial technology, the state of Georgia headquartered companies process $85 billion of the $135 billion annual credit card transactions globally. So we're very, very critical to FinTech, and Georgia is a strong center for excellence in this field.
Well, let me flip the question and say, why is Georgia so important to FinTech?
Well, we have an unbelievable amount of talent in and around, especially payment transactions. Georgia had legacy banking strongholds here that eventually migrated up to Charlotte, and when they left in a strong not only technology but executive talent in and around transaction processing. And those folks have been the folks who become the innovators to create a TSYS, a Global Payments, and Elevon, Equifax. That's why companies like First Data moved to Atlanta, because there is such a strong concentration of financial technology executives and professionals here.
And you also, I think, you have the airport, you have a lot of things going for Georgia that make this is a great place to start and grow a FinTech company.
It certainly is. I mean, you have geographically unlimited expansion opportunities in metropolitan Atlanta. You have the world's #1 airport. You're easy to get to both the Northeast, easy flights to California, and easy flights, frankly, to Europe and South America and Asia.
Switching gears a bit, you've been leading the TAG effort as chair of the FinTech Society for a number of years, and TAG FinTech plays a important role in the industry. Bring that to life a little bit, how you see TAG FinTech playing in this space and supporting this industry.
Sure, certainly. When the TAG FinTech Society started about 4 or 5 years ago, one of the big reasons we did it was it almost seemed like there was too much humble pie being eaten down here by all the folks who were in and around this industry. We never really got together. We didn't know what a strong cluster we had here. So it took some self-examination to figure out, hey, we really do have something very, very critical to the financial technology industry globally right here. So TAG FinTech gave us a forum that we could bring all these parties together and try to start a collective development of additional innovators in and around financial technologies to support the already strong base that we have here. So I'm very proud of how TAG FinTech has started to fill that role here.
And I know that your group hosted an event earlier in the year for to welcome some of the new companies. So that does seem like both from a standpoint of startups and companies moving here that it's been a pretty robust industry.
Certainly, and it's funny you mentioned that, Tino, because we are continuously having additional companies in this space either start up or move to Atlanta, and so there's been no lack of supply of these new companies that we get to welcome to Georgia annually.
And like you said, there's should be enough talent here, at least to fill these roles as that we continue to grow the job market here in terms of FinTech.
Well, you do have a lot of movement in between the FinTech organizations, a lot of collective knowledge here, but you also have such great colleges and universities in and around the city of Atlanta that you produce tremendous engineers and business and thought leaders who naturally gravitate to the home field advantage, if you will, which is in and around financial technology.
And let's end by just talking about the big upcoming event. So you have the FinTech Symposium on the horizon here. Give us a few highlights of what's going to be happening at that event.
Certainly. Well, we're very proud that we'll be hosting our annual FinTech Symposium in November. This is going to be an event where we get to honor Pamela Joseph, who is the Vice Chairman of Payments for U.S. Bank and the CEO of Elevon. We're going to have executives coming in from PayPal and McKinsey to do several special presentations. But more importantly, we're going to have 350 plus of the financial technology executives in the state of Georgia and the surrounding states coming here to get together, spend time together, and continue to network and build and weave that fabric of a strong infrastructure and FinTech collective in and around Atlanta.
Well, Sean, congratulations on the work you're doing, and thank you for your support of TAG through chairing the FinTech Society, and look forward to the event. If you're interested in coming to the event, there's still time to sign up, or even just come to the door and register, and we may be standing room only, but that's a good thing. We look forward to seeing you there. So, Sean, thanks for joining me on Tech Talk.
Thank you, Tino.